Merry evening, spooks, and welcome to my second vlog of the month, of the year, ever actually. Here's to many more. I'm still aiming for 4 this month, so hold your little breath, okay? Because I'm hopeful. This has been a really good week because I managed to not only decorate my real tree, but also my old fake tree. So I have 2 trees in my house. I think this might be the first time ever in my life I have 2 trees in my house. And I'm just feeling all types of good gooey festivities. So you will see clips of me decorating my tree coming up. You'll also see clips of me reading Inner Holidays and also rating it at the end. And as before, you'll see me opening my personal advent calendar throughout the video. But before we get to that, I've got some books that have arrived. So I placed a couple of orders on Black Friday and some of them were pre-orders, and so I was waiting for them, but I realized that quite a lot of them actually were pre-orders, so I'm waiting for nothing. All the ones that have arrived, I think, have arrived? Wait, all the ones that can arrive, I think now have arrived. Does that make sense? Are you following me? If not, it's not you, it's me. But let's just take a look, because I feel like that'll be easier. But anyway, let me first of all say, I placed an order with HarperCollins and they gave me 50% off for Black Friday. Not me personally, they were giving everybody 50% off. They weren't like, hey Jess, you're such a big fan, have 50% off. They were giving everybody 50% off. And also, Waterstones had, I think, also 50% off. Am I lying? Oh, I just totally lied to you. No, Waterstones did not have 50% off. We can only dream, or we can wait till Boxing Day when there's 50% off hardbacks. I already have a list of hardback books I want to buy on Boxing Day. It's getting quite long. Waterstones had double points. That's what I was thinking of. So I used double points and I also had a £10 voucher already on my account. So I didn't spend much money. I'm going to tell you the amount of books I bought and how much I spent, and then I'll tell you about the books, okay? Because I'm very impressed with how much I spent. I mean, I'm not happy that I spent so much money, but for what I got for it, I'm like stumbling over my words to convince us all that this was a good business decision. Okay, financially, this was a good fiscal decision. Girl math. So I placed an order with HarperCollins. I did get 50% off. I spent £33.97 and I got 6 books. When I tell you what they are, I think you'll find that more impressive because some of them are hardback, some of them are pre-orders. For £33, okay, £34 I guess, that's mind-boggling. For me anyway. From Waterstones, okay, the amounts are so similar. I spent £33.95 and I got 4 paperbacks and a bookmark. I got the bookmark because you know what, they're cheeky. Because when they give you the double points thing, I added 4 paperbacks and it came to something 90 something. And I thought if I just spend a few extra pennies, then I'll get the extra points. So I just bought a bookmark, but it's a really cute bookmark. And I did put it into my advent calendar. So you'll see that coming up in the next video probably, or the one after, who knows. But yeah, so in total, I spent £66, maybe 67, and I got 10 books. I'm impressed with that. Let me tell you, or show you what I bought. I haven't even opened the boxes. Well, I've opened them, but I haven't dug around. Let me show you what I've got. I know this isn't a book, but I need to explain to you because HarperCollins have only sent 1 book, which is fine because I think 3 of them are pre-orders. And I am just waiting for 2, but I imagine that they're just really busy right now because Black Friday and Christmas. So, you know, we're not hating, we're happy. But I will tell you the ones that I have ordered that haven't arrived yet because I won't be able to show you them, obviously. So I have ordered, and I will put the covers up on the screen. I have ordered Impractical Magic by Emily Grimoire, and that comes out on February 30th, 2025. It says it's perfect for fans of Gilmore Girls and Charmed. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a freaking massive Gilmore Girls fan. But I think it's just going to be cozy witchy vibes, and it comes out in February, so I'll read it then, I guess. I also bought The Book of Witching by CJ Cook, and I have read quite a few other CJ Cook books and really enjoy their writing. So I'm looking forward to this one. This one should have arrived, but it does say on the website low stock, so I imagine that it will come when it's ready, okay? I also ordered the paperback. Oh, that makes sense as to why it's not here, actually. Okay. I ordered the paperback for When the Moon Hatched, and that's fine. That's why it hasn't arrived. I was beginning to panic as to why that hadn't arrived, but that's fine. And that comes out on May the 8th. I didn't realise that I had done that. I thought I had ordered the hardback, but that's fine. You know, we'll have something to look forward to in May of next year. That's a horrifying thought. I also pre-ordered Butter, and I know that's confusing because it's already out, but I ordered paperback, the 2025 paperback, which I think has just a different cover. I had no intention of reading it anytime soon, so I was like, why don't I just order it for January and appreciate a new cover? So that is coming in April, I think. I then also ordered Cursebound, which is the second Feybound book, and that is a hardback, so it should be RRP £19, and that comes out on February 13th. So I've got a lot of pre-orders coming, basically, some that I didn't quite realise were pre-orders, but it's okay. It's okay. We don't panic. So they are, I think I have recapped, the 5 books that aren't here yet, but one is here, and let me show you it. It's here. Woo! I have ordered Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. I've wanted to read this for a very, very long time. I think I'm going to really enjoy it. It's book 1 of the Southern Reach series. It's been around for quite a long time. Ooh, how cute is this? Also, the covers are great. It actually says it is a harrowing cosmic mystery. Can't wait. So I bought all of those from HarperCollins for £34. Are we not impressed? I'm impressed, especially because Feybound is like £19 because I wanted the hardback, because I said Feybound, I meant Cursebound. I've got Feybound in the hardback form, so I needed to match. Let me tell you about Waterstones. So as I said, from Waterstones I ordered 4 paperbacks, one of which is a pre-order. So I will tell you, I pre-ordered, again, Don't Let the Forest In, and I had pre-ordered it from Amazon, I think, previously, and it got cancelled. So I thought, well, I'll just pre-order it, but I'll just wait for the paperback. So that'll be coming on the 16th of January. But in here, I think I have 3 paperbacks. I opened it up just to check what it was, and I can see this. So we'll open that one first. I bought this book because of the Goodreads Choice Awards, and it was on there and it sounded so good. And that is The Bog Wife by Kay Chronister. This is set in the Appalachian Mountains. And if you know me, you will know I love a horror set in the Appalachian Mountains. I think the whole folklore around that is so interesting. It is another gothic classic destined to join the ranks of Daphne du Maurier and Shirley Jackson, but with a chilling genius all of her own. I don't know who Jenna Rose Nethercott is, but that is high praise, high praise. So can't wait to read this one. I'm thinking I might save this one for, you know, the period when you're about to approach January and it's kind of gloomy outside and you want to get more gloomy? This is going to make me more gloomy. I want it to be, winter is gothic, right? Winter is gothic. Ooh, okay. I remember now what else I bought. So if you watched I think it was my autumn vlog, I read Cackle by Rachel Harrison and was deeply obsessed by her writing style and her brain. And so I bought Black Sheep, also by Rachel Harrison. I don't think I know much about this one. Apparently it warms your heart, then breaks it, then rips it out. A devilishly good time. It's an irreverent horror novel from the acclaimed author of Cackle, Such Sharp Teeth and Bad Dolls. I just love the writing in Cackle so much, and from reading that one book, I just know Rachel Harrison is fantastic and I'm gonna love her. So very excited to read this one. That does mean I know what is in here. Because, I mean, it was only a few weeks ago, but my memory is terrible. I also bought So 30 by Rachel Harrison. When I tell you I think I'm on my Rachel Harrison hype, I'm not lying. This box is now empty. Oh, it has a review from Alex Henderson. I have an Academy for Liars on my shelf. So, judging from this blurb, I am led to believe we have a woman who is not feeling great about aging. But unlike the Cinnamon Bun bookstore, there is more to the story than just that. I'm so sorry for the hate, Laurie Gilmore. So Sloane, the main character, goes away with her best friend for the weekend to avoid her husband's repeated infidelity. We hate that. So while they're at the cottage, her friend orchestrates a wild night out with a group of mysterious strangers, only for it to take a horrifying turn that changes Sloane's and Naomi's lives literally forever. 2 friends are forced to come to terms with some pretty eternal consequences in this bloody, seductive novel from the USA Today bestselling author of Such Sharp Teeth and Black Sheep. That's so hard to say fast. Maybe I would like to pick up Such Sharp Teeth after this. It has a review from CJ Lead. In CJ Lead we trust. A sexy, scary, wacko heart racer and an ode to epic, once-in-a-lifetime die-for-you friendship. Okay. Look at that for a cover. Also, Such Sharp Teeth looks really interesting. Looks like it would be a great read. If you would just focus on the cover, that would be fab. Don't look at my nails. I'm getting them done tonight. Tonight I'm getting my festive nails because they've grown out so far. All my thumbs, like I have more than two, both of my thumbs have broken and are in a state of disrepair. We love a feminist horror novel. Go get it, Rachel Harrison. Anyway, that's enough babbling. Before we roll to the clips, I want to tell you that I am very excited to get reading a festive novel for next week. I would like to read First Frost by Sarah Addison Allen. It's the sequel to Garden Spells, which I read either December or January last year, or January this year, you get me? However, I was saving it to read when it started to snow / at least get frosty, so I could be reading First Frost whilst there is the first frost outside. But the weather's terrible. It's just grey and rainy. We have had floods, we've had storms, we've had like 50-mile-an-hour winds, and it's not fitting the vibe. So there is a chance that I won't get to read it until January when we actually get some frost. But I am very hopeful that maybe the weather will take a dip and I can read it next week, or at least the week of Christmas maybe? I don't know, I just want to read it. But otherwise, I did get another book in my advent calendar, which you will see when you look at the clips coming up, and I am very excited to read that one. So I'll pick that up in time for next week's vlog. Okay, let's roll the clips of what I've been up to this week just gone, and I will catch you next week. Bye-bye! finished reading Inner Holidays on the 8th of December and I really enjoyed it. I rated it 4 stars and it was everything I was looking for in a cozy festive romance. I won't spoil it, but I think because the love interests have known each other for a very, very long time, like since they were children, they had such good humour and banter, whereas sometimes I find that in a festive romance, it's so cutesy that there's no banter and it doesn't feel real. Like, people don't talk to each other in that way all the time. Like, people tease. It's what they do, especially if you're like early stages of dating, you tease. So I like that it felt a bit more real. And I really enjoyed the kind of magical element of it. The fact that it's Love Actually meets Groundhog Day. I've never actually seen Groundhog Day, but I do enjoy when films and books follow the same premise, where you relive the same moment or the same day over and over again. So the main character in this is reliving the Christmas period, so the whole period sometimes, over and over again. It adds excitement to it, it adds humour to it, because she does some crazy things, because she's like, oh, whatever, I'm not going to remember this, no one's going to remember this anyway. But then as the story starts to develop and she starts getting what she wishes for, it adds a level of panic, because you're thinking, is this going to be the one that sticks, or is she going to be whipped back 5 days prior? It was really good. It was very lighthearted. It was very fun. It had the classic act-free breakup, but it was very well done in my opinion. So definitely would recommend this one. It was a 4-star read. That's going to be so rustly for you. This is the first time I think I've opened my advent calendar actually talking to you. So hi, it is the 11th, but I'll be honest, I haven't opened the 10th. So yesterday was just not a good day. So I need to open 10 and 11, and I think I remember what 11 is because I feel like I wrapped it quite late in the year. But let's open it together. It was the first one I opened and it feels like a book. This is not the one that I knew. Does that make sense? I thought I knew 11. This is 10. This is a book, and that works so well because I finished Inner Holidays a couple of days ago. Let's open it together. I can't remember what it is at all. It's a paperback. I'm just hoping it's another cozy festive romance. I remember this. Kiss Her Once for Me. 1 year ago, A had her dream job in animation. Christmas Eve bookstore meet cute. A Christmas Eve bookstore meet cute? What a perfect combination of words. With a woman she fell in love with over the course of a single night. But after a betrayal the next morning and the loss of her job, she finds herself adrift, alone and desperate for money. Bubbity 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 boo, bubbity bubbity boo. Fake dating? No. Fake dating? I love a fake dating trope, but I think it's a fake dating trope where they don't end up together, because I think the person she is fake dating is going to introduce her to his sister. And I'm thinking the sister is going to be the person Ellie fell for. Either way, it's a queer Christmas romance, and I could not actually ask for any more. I just hope it's cozy and super festive. So, absolutely buzzed to read this one. Oh, it's got, what's the word I'm looking for? The funny edges. Sure, you get me. Make the Yuletide gay. That's what it says. I'm so excited to read this one. I'm going to pick it up immediately. Let's dig out number 12, number 11, steady on. And 11, I think I know what 11 is, but I don't know what scent it is. I thought this was it, but this is 13. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, similar shapes, very similar shapes. Ooh, it's a cinnamon apple. I got myself a car air freshener because I love it when my car smells like Christmas. It's going to smell like autumn, actually, because it's cinnamon apple. Would we say that's autumn or would we say that's Christmas? Why can't I smell you? I'm going to put it in my car this evening. That's it for today.